When most people think of snow and ice, they think of this big, blank, white nothingness. But in reality, they couldn't be more wrong, because when you start to look at just the physical properties, you start to see all the intricacies and all these unique forms in which ice has. I think the easiest way to equate what being Antarctica is like being on Mars. Because when you're in Antarctica, there is absolutely nothing that supports human life. Everything about Antarctica is designed to kill a human being. It's the coldest place on our planet, it's the windiest place on our planet, it's the driest place on our planet. But as harsh as that place is, it's also very beautiful, and it makes you feel very small. We are currently on the Ocean Diamond, a ship that's traveling across the Drake Passage. The Drake is some of the roughest ocean in the world, and we are pretty lucky because we've actually had fairly calm and smooth sailing with a tailwind and just a rolling, following sea. One of my greatest joys is to be able to share my love of cold places with other people.
The reactions of everybody else on board are contagious. You'll find you don't say anything to the person standing next to you, just look at them with a smile on your face and you can see that they understand. It's so different and visually and emotionally spectacular.
Most of my people, my friends know, I like to talk, but this is actually a place when I enjoy most, I'm saying nothing. And the penguins, like, so cute, and you want to cuddle them all day long, but well, you're not allowed.
Essentially, people have to come down here and bear witness to that. It is a place that has to be experienced. Just the sheer scale of it, the fragility of it, and just the biomass of the animals. And we want our passion as guides to become infectious.
Mi niña Antonia nació en Colombia hace algunos días. Y estando aquí uno piensa en el futuro de nuestros hijos, de los hijos de las demás personas.
You see somewhere like this where everybody tries really hard to make sure that we don't drop a single piece of paper, there's no litter left behind. And I think if we can all take that spirit home to wherever we come from.
It's totally different from where I'm coming from, Malaysia. It's cold out here, and it's amazing to see the iceberg full of different colors to the algae. Some of the ice is so blue, it's so vivid.
So the Antarctic is melting. We can see that the glaciers are flowing faster, the glaciers are thinning.
The sea ice is important because algae growing under the sea ice, and krill is going to feed on that.
Krill looks very similar to a prawn or a shrimp. It's distinguished, though, by the presence of externally visible gills.
If you remove the krill in Antarctica, then the whole food chain collapses.
Just the other day, it was 18.3 degrees Celsius, the hottest temperature ever recorded in Antarctica.
I thought when I came here, it's super freezing cold. And even now, not wearing any gloves, not wearing a hat, this is something which reminds me of changing my own habits to think about what I do every day. Do I need to use my car or can I use public transport?
Antarctica is kind of like the thermostat of the planet, and that ice is a really important regulatory feature of a healthy climate.
In my 11 years of experience, I've never seen as many kelp as we did on this trip. A kelp is a small, barrel-shaped, gelatinous tunicate.
You have this thin line around the perimeter of Antarctica where these rich, kind of nutrient-filled waters circulate around Antarctica, and there's just this abundance of wildlife, and you see just these amazing varieties of seabirds and penguins and seals and sea lions, and they come to these waters to feed and to grow, and they have to migrate other places. They extend this huge biological effort just to get to this place to be able to eat and live for a while. One of the unique aspects of Antarctica is that it seems timeless. And when you look out at these glaciers, they have been there for millennia. This land is pristine, it exists almost since time began. And it seems so removed from everything else, but that's where all the lines of longitude meet up. And so ironically, that's the one place that connects us all. It's the only place on the entire planet that's not governed by any one country. And there can't be any military bases in Antarctica. The sole purpose of anybody permanently living here is for science or supporting science. And if you think about it, that model, that kind of global cooperation about this place is really a template for how the world could be and how we can all interact on our planet.